morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Thursday. Look who I got with me. Mom and I are headed to do a gluten-free run in Dallas, Texas. Nothing long, just a hop over. She didn't convince me to go in HEB.
Yes.
I don't want to go. I did place a curbside order for Sprouts. I do want to run into Traders. And there's somewhere else. Oh, Hat Creek. For lunch and grab a pizza and come on home. So that is the goal. I guess we'll run into HEB, y'all.
Yes.
I will make sure I get me a straw from Hat Creek because I don't have my other one. But
no pressure.
It is no pressure. That's true. It's a weekday as well. All of the things matter. So that's what we are about to do. My may I be real question for today is, may I be still, embracing silence, pause, and presence? I feel like it's the perfect question to end this break for me, because it's those moments that you don't realize how much you need a break until you break. That's good, Mom. Until you break. And then it's like, oh, okay. And so now it's me trying to get back into the groove of it, which tomorrow I'm gonna be back like ain't nothing happened. But it felt good. And then I was watching something about joy. Oh, was it Jerry yesterday? He was talking about joy? Like a childlike. Yeah. Jerry Flowers was his sermon yesterday, or from Sunday, was talking about the childlike joy where you have no worries and no cares about matching and things of that nature. And it was like, I just found myself enjoying the little things. Like, I have enjoyed my Legos way more than I ever thought. Like, I didn't do Lego. Like, I really want to go tell this lady at Bath and Body Works, thank you for mentioning lighting a candle and doing the Lego set. Like, that's how her and her daughter bond. And it just made me go and get one. And I'm like, one lady saying one thing at one moment made me try it. And then to find the peace in it, to find the declutter of my mind in it, I'm like, I like it. So be still when you need to be still. Plus, my favorite scripture is, be still and know that I am God. Because as a busybody and as a person that is always moving, there are moments that I can put busyness ahead of God. And it's like, nah, switch that up, slow down, let him do what he needs to do. There's a song by Charles, can't think of his name right this moment, but I will remember to tag it in the description. And it's simply just slow me down. That has been my song for a couple of months now. And it's just like, in the moments of everything, Lord, slow me down. And in this moment of slowing down for me over these last 2 weeks, it's just like, this feels different, and yet I appreciate this moment. And now I'm like, how can I slow down some other areas of my life? Just like, as scary as it is for me to be like, let's go ahead and pass off editing. I'm like, okay, I do see where that it is the freedom to do other things. And it may not be until another season that I'm able to like truly let go of it, because I also know how quickly I can turn around an image versus having to wait on someone else. But it's just like, but at what cost? That was the other thing. At what cost?
Everything costs.
Yes, everything costs you something, either on the front end or on the back end. And so where's it gonna come from? So that's that on that. I guess I'll pick y'all up when we go to HEB. Bruh, I don't want
It's not going to be bad.
Maybe because I'm not looking for anything specific either.
Right.
I'm just gonna walk down the gluten-free aisle and I'm gonna walk out the store.
We're going to do more than that.
Sure. But we'll pick y'all up later. Oh, girl, I lost you in the frame. I'm sorry. Bye. Last night, I told y'all, when I go to sleep, my mind starts rolling. It was one of those nights last night. And I was like, if my mom died, do I know what to do? I was like, I've had the experience of walking with her through Dad's, but it's different when you got to do like every step. And so as tough of a conversation as it is to have, it is necessary for you all to have the conversation. So make sure, like, she has a packet that she must make a priority to fill out so that it'll just make everything else easier. Is easier the correct word? I don't know if it's going to be easier. It will help to have the basic information for you to know, oh, call this person, call this person, call this person, and then that'll get the ball rolling for everything else. But I was like, it's a tough conversation. And because the reality is it's just the two of us. I have my aunts and my uncles. I got a couple uncles left that could help me walk that out. But it was literally like, I'm laying in the bed and I was like, I feel like my first call would be my big bro and my sis, because one, proximity. Is that the right word? Proximity? They're close to me in distance, that if like something were to happen and she was at the house, but I was like, do I have to call the coroner? Do I have to call the funeral home? It's all of those conversations. So Mom and I just had like a great conversation of like, this is where I would start. I still want her to do her packet so that I will have the information, because I know just getting the information and coming home and doing the 3-hour drive from Lafayette to Shreveport, my mom was all over the place. And it was just like, but I didn't even have to worry about the body. Like, Dad passed in the hospital, but I was like, I gotta call the coroner and I gotta call the funeral home. But it's those conversations that are necessary so that you would know the what ifs. And I was like, where do we learn this from? Is this just a life happens and you find out? And like, even with policies, well, I was telling her, I was like, what's the basic amount for somebody? But this is like, all of this is starting to make sense as to why you need your basic policy, even if, girl, what was I finna say? Your basic, what was I finna say? That's why it was important to have your, even if it's a small policy, to have it so that you could get buried and take care of all of the funeral things. And I'm like, this is why people also don't have services.
Right. That's why you have to do a GoFundMe.
Right. But I'm just like, okay, so make sure that you, yes, the little things, make sure that you prepare for all of that and that you have the basic knowledge of it. Because I'm like, being young, I only knew about policies because I had heard y'all talking about it. So I'm like, you hear all of these term life and all of this. I was like, this did not make sense to me. What? Oh, yes. All of this didn't make sense to me, but I knew that I needed to have something. And so I'm just like, make sure that you have the tough conversations, especially, babe, you don't know how life will hit. That's what you don't know.
Please check on their parents.
Yes, Mama said, please check on your parents.
What, somebody with a scale?
No. Oh, yeah, we were talking about that. Like, Mom put him in the country. I've never heard of turning in your policy for some money right now. It's like, but then we were having the conversation of like taking a loan against your policy. I'm like, I did not have that knowledge. I knew that I had a policy, did not know the knowledge of taking money against it. And if you take too much, you ain't got no money to bury it. And so by the time you do pass, you got
paying all these years.
Yeah.
But you owe them.
Paying all of these years for you to owe them is what she said. And it's just like, oh, okay, so we don't need to take money against that. But those are the things that we need to know and get the information so that when life does hit, it don't knock you up against your head a whole nother way because you don't know. I think that was the thing that hit me last night. It was like, I don't know. I knew the funeral home. I knew the insurance provider. That's all I got. I was like, do I have to call anybody in her job? Like, I don't know none of this. I don't know none of this. And that's what she was telling me. All of that comes after that moment. But I also knew that I needed to be able to float the house and all of the bills for at least a month, because everything rolls in slowly. Y'all, let me tell you, seeing a life insurance check on somebody that you love, I didn't know that was a level of hurt that I was not prepared for. It's like it just put a monetary value to the person that you love, and it's like my person was worth
This,
way more than this. And it's just like, oh, that right there was a chest blow for me, because I'm just like, hit me in the chest. I'm just like, my person is worth way more than this, like way more than this, and yet you need all of these things so that you can, like, it. You know that moment when you have your aha moment, and then everything else is like, oh well, this is why people must sell houses after somebody dies, because we don't have it in it to carry all of this, and then let you be in a slow housing market and you can't sell the house, and then you go into other issues. It's like, this is a lot. This is a lot. And I'm just like, okay, this also makes sense of why people do estate sales. You like, oh, I need to, any means necessary. Any means necessary. Like, preferably they got some stuff of value, but what I got of value right now, if somebody get my camera, but of value, I don't even have china. We was laughing because mom wants a
China cabinet.
A china cabinet. What's the other word for it? Curio? She wants a china cabinet. And I keep telling my big bro, if my mother calls about a china cabinet, do not sell her a china cabinet. He really would. But I don't want my mom to get a china cabinet.
Why not?
For why?
Just the sake of it.
That's literally what she wants. She wants it for the sake of having it. And I was like, I personally do not care about china. If it's something that I need to know, if this is like how people are with paintings, let me know. Is it secret money in china cabinets?
My coworker.
Like, if it's some secret money, then let me know. I'll get you a china cabinet.
Not necessary.
You just want it for the sake of, see, I'm not having dinner parties like that. Like, I don't know, y'all. I don't see it being necessary. Now, like, there was a house that I did pictures for recently. When I tell you his setup, like multiple china cabinets, amazing. And yet I don't need them.
It's pretty.
It is pretty, but
it's not livable. It's just
pretty.
Temporary. Yeah.
But then I'm the one that got to get rid of these china dishes when you die.
Somebody take.
Girl, I'm just like, I already be holding stuff. I was watching a video yesterday, and she was talking about how hoarding is more than just like having stuff. It's like a form of depression. And I was like, I'm not a hoarder. I just got a lot of stuff. I had to change my wording right then. I was like, I am not a hoarder. I just have a lot of stuff for the in case of, but I don't think I realized that it was a form of it. Like, it was sad because you could see it was just a moment where like I couldn't carry anymore. And so I was just like, oh, so no longer will I say that I am a hoarder.
You don't call me a hoarder. I'm not depressed.
I'm not gonna call you a hoarder. We just don't know how to let go of some stuff.
Right.
There's a line. But I never knew that, and I was just like, okay. So thanks for joining our car chat that we were talking about everything and nothing all in the same breath.
Not a happy conversation.
It's definitely not
necessary.
Very much so. That was the other part of that for me is, I told y'all, I can live in this place of blocking out reality, and it's just like sunshine and roses, and that's not life. That is not life. And so you have to have tough conversations. You have to know that, especially like for my people with families of their own, set your family up for your transition now, because you don't know. I know that I have like, here's my mind, and I'll let you end on the inner workings of Brittany. To see the mortality rate of Black women during pregnancy is scary. And so it's like, oh yes, we're excited for the moment where we add life to it. And then I see that I'm getting older, and I see that my friends that are pregnant in their older age, I was like, Lord, I need you to let them have safe delivery and come home. And it's like these moments, how many people die while giving birth? They were bringing life and lost their life. Then you have to grieve them bury them, care for new life, all in the same breath. And it's just like, all right, Lord, the prayers get more specific the more that you know. And so it's like, get safe delivery, get them home, let them not have any preeclampsia, post-clampsia. I don't know if that's the correct terminology, but don't have it. Postpartum is different though. I don't want them to have postpartum either, but who had a delayed, somebody had it after they had the baby, and it was still something that went on with it, and it was like blood pressure was up after. But insert correct terminologies right there. But it's like,
Depression.
yes, postpartum depression is real. Pay attention to your friends. Ask the questions that need to be asked. And that's why I was having the conversation last week. I'm checking on mamas. That is my thing. I know that no matter what, that baby gonna be okay. Cause everybody come into the house and go straight for the baby. Can we check on the mamas? Because all of the feelings, all of the emotions, all of the changes in their body. Like, I can only imagine you trying to recover from a C-section. Like, you cut open your layers and layers and layers of skin, like all of that. While then having, if you're trying to breastfeed, then you got the child on you, and it's just like that. It's a lot. It's a lot, and it's interesting. I'm just rambling with y'all, but ramble on. Here we go. We're car chat, a long one. It's interesting the perspective of when you were like 18 and in high school, and we had friends that were pregnant then and getting pregnant, and no, you do not think about any of that at that age. And then here I am at 36 being like, I need my friend to make it home. I need a safe delivery. I need all of this. All of the things. And it's just like, oh, how the saying of keep living matters so much. And I'm like, Lord, I'm grateful that I have prayer, because that's my lifeline to get some of the pressure and some of the worries off. It's like, I gotta leave this at the feet of Jesus, and I can't pick it back up. I can't pick it back up because it's a lot. It's heavy. It's scary. It's real. And at any moment, your life can change. At any moment. Yep. In the twinkling of an eye. I knew it. I knew she was going there.
Unless you're Enoch.
There go my little holy roller.
Then you don't have to prepare a funeral.
That is true.
But live afterwards and like, wow.
How you know that they didn't want to, what's the name though? They could have did a memorial for Enoch. He just went to be with the Lord, but that means he's no longer here. You ain't got to bury nothing. You ain't got nobody. That's true, but
you just got to get over the shock.
Yes. And he was the provider of something.
Of somebody, yeah.
All of the things.
There's always something.
It is. It is. Look at this building. Look at this building. I pray this for me. That is nothing but a metal building that they bricked up in the front, and it's pretty. Oh, man. Do it for me, Lord. Stopping before we start another conversation with y'all. Bye. Yeah, Mama will not stop laughing at me. I sent her in and get pizza from Thelma Louise. Like, we're passing by HEB. She's like, your breathing changed. I told you, that place, it got me. And she's like, let's just go in. So we're skipping HEB because I was able to get a lot of the stuff from Sprouts. But we're going to stop by Central Market, and then we'll be on our way out and back to the house. I was talking to one of my friends, and she was like, you literally just go there for like gluten-free stuff? I was like, yes. I was like, there are places that like I can order some of the things from, but I can't do my frozen section. Plus, like, I stopped at Trader for shrimp. I love their gluten-free shrimp. And I keep hearing about, they have a yellow sheet cake, half sheet cake. I keep hearing rave reviews. Although when I tell you the picture, the box, the container does not look picture worthy. But I was like, okay, we'll see. Because you never know how long places are going to hold gluten-free stuff. Just like I found the confetti cookies. This brand is at Target at home, but that's the only place, and it's only Target in Shreveport, not even Target in Bossier. And so it's like it's limited on so many levels. And so one, I'm grateful for the opportunity, because I have another friend who, she's like, it's a struggle to even try to do gluten-free. There go mama. When it's not what you have to do. I was like, girl, tell me about it. Does she need my hand? Y'all, we conquered Central Market. Now, Central Market ain't got nothing on HEB. But I love the variety of things that Central Market had. Like, that was a cute little store. And their like food selection looked real good. Their cakes looked good too.
Fresh.
Mm-hmm. So now we can mark that as done. And we about to hit the road. Stop at Buc-ee's. Let mama take over driving, and I'm gonna edit.
She not.
I am. Mama finna get us home. She was talking about me because she was like, you've been driving all the drive, but I needed to get her back to Buc-ee's so that she could finish the ride home. So
I got the baby route.
it's not the baby. All route matters.
Get done safely.
I'm about to say, we want to get home and be good. So that's what we are about to do. I'm about to edit. She said I wasn't, but I am. So then when I get home, I got to do is upload, and then back at it at 10 o'clock in the morning. We rocking and rolling.
She knows.
But I did enjoy my moment. It will make me be intentional on maybe not as long of a time, but to just put an extra day in every now and then.
You need that.
I do. I do want to roll to Houston this summer, though. Y'all all trying to hold my breath. Bye, y'all.
She go. She go.
It wasn't me. I was like, she's not slowing down.
I saw it was clear to get over.
But it wasn't going nowhere, mama. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
She was saying,
I did. Bye.
going to Houston.
Oh, we need to go to Houston this summer. That's what I want to do. So we will make it. Oh man. Bye, y'all, for real. Today was one of those days for me that I'm grateful for the opportunity to be able to. Mom and I had great conversations to and from. Like, I realized, or I think she said, she's like, we didn't play any music the whole way here, and we didn't. It was straight conversation. And then on the way back, I think she asked for music when she took over driving, but we were still talking on top of it. It's just like, these are the moments. Like, I don't think I could tell y'all how hard it is to have the conversation about death after you've had that first one. And it's just like, okay. And that's why I say, I don't know what it was about me laying down last night that I was like, I don't know what to do if my mom passes. Like, I don't have anybody. That's not an accurate statement. That first mind is, it's just me. I do know that I have people in my circle that will step up and show up for me, and that I am forever grateful for, because it's all the things. Even with the desire to have a child by myself, I don't know if the Lord will call my mama home while I'm pregnant, and
all of the things. Like when I tell you my mind rolls and it's those conversations, and it's like, okay, Brittany, slow down. But no, and it's necessary conversation. So it's just all the things. Even with me asking mom questions, I think the question that melted me and made me want to cry. I was like, did you have a dream for me, baby? The answer hit me right there. It hit me right there, and I'm like, okay. And so, like, even in the moment of, yes, I got hit with this gluten thing. And my prayer was, Lord, I need you to be able to allow me to fund what is going to be necessary. No, one of the questions mom gave me on the way back, she's like, if you could have fast food anywhere out, where would it be? And like, I'm like, if you can't tell me crawfish, then I'm stuck, because the thing that I've had to learn how to do was to pivot everything that I enjoyed out. I pretty much am able to make it at home, minus my crawfish. But I'm going to conquer that. I promise you I am. But it's like, it's the convenience. And then my ultimate answer was, I miss Southern classic chicken with a side of okra. Like, it's those things. But there was a great gluten-free restaurant that we tried like maybe 2 times ago on rotation, I believe. In Dallas, fried chicken was great. Their fried okra was great, and I'm just like, okay. But I'm grateful for the ability to cook my meals the way that I need to and go get what I need, even though it's not convenient at all. It's just like, okay. So it was a good day of reflection. Perfect way to end my break. I go back in the morning, get it done, and Saturday, and we right back in the saddle. So I am feeling all of the feels. If you made it this far in the video, drop me a map in the comment section, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.